welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video. I'm not really doing like a welcome to this channel video like most YouTube accounts do. I am just kind of hopping right in. And today's video, we're going to do a Comic-Con review of New York Comic-Con. I know it's kind of late. New York Comic-Con happened like 2 weeks or so ago, but I really wanted to share this video. I got some really good footage, and I wanted to share my pickups and some tips for people who might be going there next year, and they're like, I've never been to New York Comic Con before. How do I navigate through New York Comic Con? And also, all the cool stuff that was there, I just want to tell you guys and share it with you. So, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, which you probably are since it's my first video, we do everything geeky, nerdy. We're going to be doing theories. We're going to definitely be doing flash recaps. That show's my jam. We're going to be doing movie reviews. So excited for Thor Ragnarok. And welcome to my channel. Thank you. First, from New York Comic Con, I just wanted to show some footage, so roll it. That was some cool footage. Oh my god. New York Comic Con, I know probably some of you went, but some of you didn't go. So I'm going to fill you in. It was incredible. It was like I died and went to Nerd or Geek Heaven. It was like, oh my god, you don't understand. I think this is a must-go Comic Con. It had 2 floors, but it was congested at times, definitely. For sure, Artist Alley, for some reason, earlier in the day wasn't as crowded, but later in the day got super crowded. But it was amazing. And seeing the Justice League stuff, the DC booth was super cool, so it was a Marvel one. I did not get to go in the Funko booth, but it was so, like, looking at it, it was just like, oh, it was so incredible. The light was shining directly on you. It was crazy. A lot of cool things, like the lower floor had like a little Wacom trial session. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing Wacom right, like the Wacom tablets. But it was mind-blowing. I got to see a panel with Joe Quesada, the Chief Creative Executive Officer, I think I got his position right, at Marvel. And he has a surprise guest, which was Charlie Cox. If you don't know Charlie Cox, he's the guy who plays Daredevil in the Netflix TV show. Oh my god. Blew me away. He's such a cool guy, such a down-to-earth guy. So nice to hear him talk. So nice to hear both of them talk. I didn't really get to meet any celebrities. I kind of wanted to get Michael Rooker signing for him to sign my helmet, but we didn't end up getting to that. It was just, yeah. I mean, I've said incredible like 3 times, but if you were there, you probably know how incredible it was. So my next part is going to be survival tips. I'm going to tell you how to survive in the wild of New York Comic Con, or basically any Comic Con. And then we're going to move on to the part where I show you the pickups from Comic Con. And then after that, you know what we're going to move on to? My rating, which probably, as you can tell of what I said there, it's going to be outstanding rating. So yeah, cool. Okay, so survival for New York Comic Con, or just any Comic Con in general. I say the main tip that I'm going to stress a lot, bring water. You are going to get thirsty. It is not going to be fun. And like at Cleveland Comic Con, which is like Wizard World, at Wizard World cons you can usually step aside in like the food areas. It's weird. It's like kind of a sustained area, like no one there. You can just get quick food. I actually have a funny story from one of those. I got food and I had like something to eat in my hand. I spilled the Pepsi everywhere. It's not that funny now that I'm saying it out loud, but it was cool. And so yeah, definitely bring your own water. I'd say at the smaller cons, I'd still bring water, but you could get food there. But if you want to save the money on buying a drink, you get food there. Bring snacks. At the bigger cons like New York Comic Con and San Diego, you are going to want to bring snacks. You are not going to want to go and be hungry the whole time. It is going to stink, bro. I'm telling you right now. It's going to stink, okay? So definitely bring snacks. Bring snacks regardless. I'd say if you're cosplaying, here's a big tip from when I was cosplaying. I wore this heavy, not heavy, but like a Star-Lord leather jacket the whole time. Oh my god, I got so sweaty. It was so sweaty. I was lucky, though, at New York Comic Con because it wasn't that crowded, but like, I was so sweaty. You're able to get over it, but I was so sweaty. I'd say participate in as many activities as you can. So that, yeah, for sure. Just do that. So like, if there's like a badge scan there, and I scanned my badge and I won. And I won this really awesome Superman hat that I'll probably be wearing in a lot of my future videos. It's really cool. I love it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other tips. Yeah, so cosplay, if you're cosplaying, wear something like you can take off, but it won't ruin your costume. So for me, Star-Lord, I still had a shirt on that said like awesome on it. For you guys who are wearing like a gray shirt, just a plain gray shirt and going as Star-Lord from Volume 1, you're probably going to want to have a shirt to take that off. So I'd recommend like wearing the new shirt from the new movie. That would be perfect because people will still know. There's few scenes with Star-Lord without the jacket on and just the shirt. People will still go, oh, you're Star-Lord. Oh, that's cool. So I'd definitely do something where you can take off an element of your costume, but not ruin the whole thing and be like, wait, who are you again? Like, who are you supposed to be? So definitely do that. I mean, those are probably my main tips. I'd actually say buy stuff while you're there. I feel like that's really cool. Try to see everything you're going to see. Be very direct. You can ask the people I went with. I was very like, okay, we got to get to this, we got to get to this. I wanted to make the Comic-Con experience perfect, and I thought I'd walk out of it thinking, oh my god, I drained all my energy by ordering people around to go places that I wanted to go. I actually ended up going, like, they were fine with it too. We all saw cool things, especially the Firo and Pop Funko booth. Literally that booth, oh my god, like a light shining on you. It was so incredible, amazing. Yeah, I would say definitely do everything you're trying to do. Okay, so you ready for the next part? Pickups! Woo! So this is time for pickups. Everything there was so cool. I definitely go down to Artist Alley and check out some of the, like, indie artists or some of the smaller artists that you might not know about. Like, I wouldn't go down and go like, oh my god, Jim Lee, whoa, what's up, dude? Those comics are awesome. Can I get an original piece? Because that's going to be hard to see them. I'd go check out some of the smaller artists. One artist and writer I really like in particular, he actually is my comic book art teacher. So he's awesome. He's a great teacher. I got his comic book. I picked this up at New York Comic Con to get it. Long distance. Long distance is incredible. And what I really like about it the most, it's about a long distance relationship. I mean, romantic comedies are my guilty pleasure. So this is a romantic comedy comic book. And so it's all about long distance. I got it signed, even though he's my comic art teacher. I still have to get it signed. He's just awesome. So they meet in this airport with it getting like kind of delayed. And it starts out in purple, and that's where they are. And then in New York City, then in Cleveland it's green, and she lives in Chicago, and it's like orangish there. And every new place they go is a different color, so it's supposed to represent where they go together, where they are apart. So it's just a really cool comic book. Here's like a little blurb from it. While stranded in an airport, Carter and Lee met and hit it off immediately. Unfortunately, he lives in Columbus, and she lives in Chicago. Can they manage to have a relationship separated by 300 miles, a time zone, and the entire state of Indiana? This is great. Definitely recommend it. Either pick it up online, pick it up somewhere else. He has a really good webtoons comic called Warning Label that, oh my god, these are incredible. It's free too, so just go on there, go and support that. Long distance, definitely pick it up. He has another really good romantic comedy one called Love and Capes. Definitely pick it up. Pickup number 2, the art that I picked up. So, I'm assuming all of you know Boss Logic. I don't know if I think I mentioned this in the beginning, but I do have an Instagram account called Comic Book Cavalry, if you'd like to follow that. There will probably be a blurb below this. So you probably all know on the Instagram account Boss Logic, like I just said. He sadly wasn't there. Someone's managing him. He got caught up in Australia. And this is his piece. His Star-Lord piece. I got it. I really like it. It's going to be hung up in my room soon. It's so awesome. The only reason I haven't hung up yet is because I wanted to show you for the video. But it's such a great piece. Such a great piece. I love it. It's cool. It's like, I love the album too. I love Star Wars, the album. what about that like new Starboy Marvel comic? I might actually review that in a future video. Leave a comment down below if you want me to review Starboy. Okay, I think my voice is going a little fast, not gonna lie. So I'll try and slow it down a little. Here's my next piece that I'm gonna grab for you guys. This one is by Blue Hanzo Studios. As you know, Hanzo is a character in Overwatch, but this one is by Blue Hanzo Studios, basically. And so here is the piece I got. It's Wally, West, Flash, and Nightwing. Nightwing is my favorite superhero, so this was definitely a must pick up for me. I got it. It was like 10 bucks. This guy was so nice. He's like, oh, nice to meet you. Like, I'll sign it for you. Like, he was an incredible guy. Go support him. I found his Facebook today. I'll link that down below. If I find anything else by the time I post this video, it'll be in the description. So go out and support him. He's a great guy. I love meeting him, even though I only got a little bit of time with him. So awesome. Definitely go check out his work. Seriously, this guy's incredible. So this is a piece from one of the Avengers artists. And it's only a print, a black and white print. But look at that. Look at that attention to detail. He uses like a really detailed pen to be able to do this. And it is truly an incredible piece. Has so many Avengers characters. Like I said, all of these are going to be going up in my room soon. I just wanted to keep them down for the purpose of this video. I think my last ones are some of the coolest things I picked up. Not saying that these aren't cool. I love these. I think they're all super cool in their own different way. Like these ones are like more things that you would only find at New York Comic Con. I mean, this art, that comic, probably only find at New York Comic Con, but also I'll link Tom's website below. I'll link Blue Hanzo. I'll link Boss Logic's Instagram. Go and support my Instagram, by the way, at Comic Book Cavalry. I will stop plugging that, I promise you. Okay, it's time for pickup number 3. Pickup number 3. Here we go. This comic, I just took it out of the case. I'm really worried that I have it out of the case. It is one of the original, I think it is what the guy told me, is one of the, probably either the first or one of the first Marvel Presents the Guardians of the Galaxy. And it has the original lineup. It does not have Star-Lord, Drax, Groot, Rocket, Gamora. I'm going to stop saying all of them right now. As the original lineup, it has Yondu. For all of you who don't know and just watch the movies, I know a lot of you do. Yondu in the comics originally was a member of the original Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm pretty sure is from the future. And he didn't have a arrow like he does that he whistles with. He has something similar. It's a bow instead of an arrow. And so they're a really cool lineup. Actually, I'll show you this. The guy told me it's from the early 70s, like early 70s, late 60s. So, I mean, that's just incredible. Here is the comic. Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy. It's really cool. I really love it. I think I'm going to cut this pickup a little bit short because of the fact that I am scared I will rip this because it is that old and I'm very scared. Okay, so a lot of you are going to be saying, this is the coolest pickup. Why didn't you show this last? Because I'm showing all the comic books right now. This is a really awesome. The comic book material is really great. The art is incredible. I'm sure you can guess the two guys who worked on this are Jeff Johns and Jim Lee. Oh my god. I waited in line for an hour and a half, 2 hours to meet them. It was incredible. I literally almost started bawling my eyes out. They're two of my personal heroes. Here it is. Here's their autographs. It's truly... Here, they're their autographs. Sorry, the camera glare. But yeah, it is truly incredible. It was for a Justice League promotional event. Something I do want to add, though, when you're at a big con like San Diego or New York, there are going to be a lot of things going on in the city that you should go do. For instance, this time there's an AT&T store that was having Justice League, and that's where I got this signed. I did not get this signed at Comic-Con. And they usually cut the line pretty short. It'll be a 2-hour wait. It was totally worth it. Every second waiting in that line was 100% worth meeting them. It was an incredible experience. So yeah, look out for what's going on around the city. I also got to see the Batmobile, a few of the costumes. So yeah, check that out. It is truly, truly, truly incredible. Comic-Con, oh my god. And my last pick is actually, I think is really cool. Final Comic-Con pickup is actually a lesser known Comic-Con exclusive. It wasn't as talked about as some of the other ones, like the Boba Fett was in super high demand. There's a Han Solo there that no one really cared about. But this one I was able to find at a booth. I did not go to the Funko booth for this exclusive. I found this by myself. A lot of booths buy exclusives and sell them. So if you're looking for an exclusive at a little bit cheaper of a price than like a third-party seller on eBay, Comic-Con is filled with booths selling them. I think I got this guy for like around 20 bucks. It was incredible. Like, really. And I really like this because I'm really excited for this movie, and all the other ones I kind of couldn't really relate to except for Boba Fett and Han Solo. And I hadn't really played Cuphead yet. I just got it, but it's an awesome game, so I didn't really pick that up. There are a few other cool ones, but this one is probably the coolest pop I have. I have a whole collection that I'll probably review in a future video, but for now, I'm just going to show you this one. This is the Hulk limited edition New York Comic Con. There you can see the sticker. Here, sorry, let me focus my camera for you. There. New York Comic Con, not as focused, sorry. New York Comic Con. Right there, exclusive, limited edition. Like, seriously. Oh my god. That is so cool. I really love this. I really love this pop, like the way it looks. I don't want to take it out. But the way it looks, the way it's built, oh my god. So here he is, out of the box. It kind of looks like he's from the scene in the movie where Hulk goes.
Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water.
Oh, kind of both like fire.
But Hulk like raging fire, Thor like smoldering fire.
Stuff. So I think that's what the scene in the movie is. This is from, and he looks like he's wearing some like, you know, not normal Hulk clothes. He's not wearing the normal like khaki shorts that he normally wears. So this was probably one of my favorite, or if not my favorite, pickups at New York Comic Con. Again, that signed comic book by Jeff Johns and Jim Lee. Incredible. But this is like something you can't really get anywhere except eBay. But, yeah. Okay. And now it is time for the official Comic Con reading. So my final con review and result. I gave you my survival tips. I gave you my pickups. I gave you my overall feelings. I gave you some footage. This will become a series whenever I go to con, which is not a lot just because I have a lot going on in my world. But when I do go, expect to get a con review. So this gets an astounding 6 out of 5. And you're going to go, what? Isn't it crowded? Isn't it congested? Yes, it is all of those things. But I would suggest even my comic book artist teacher, who goes to every single convention, including San Diego, said this is so much better because there are 2 floors. It's not as congested. There's more room to breathe. San Diego, it's 1 floor, 1 singular floor. So you can't. It's so much more congested. This one, if you want to get a similar experience to San Diego and see like all the exclusive stuff, but maybe not as big as panels, I would say if you care more about seeing like the cool stuff, then I'd say go to New York instead of San Diego. I think this is way better. Not way better, I think that's a strong word. I haven't really been to San Diego, so I'm not one to say anything, but I think in terms of crowdliness, this one's going to be a lot less congested than San Diego. And this Comic-Con was incredible. If you like this video, hit the like button. I'm not going to make you. If you dislike this video, hit the dislike button. And subscribe if you want to. And also support my Instagram account at Comic Book Cavalry. Last time plugging that. Thank you for watching. Awesome.